Hey y'all, Big John here. Well, back in the saddle here after a very short break. But I really wanted to split day one up into two parts because it's first of all it's really long. It's a commitment of a day. And then I also kind of want to split it up between the very early game where you're just doing quests and auto battles and unlocks. We're still doing a lot of that right now. Don't get me wrong, but we're starting to dig more into the anniversary quests and unlocking our relic characters on day one. So we really wanted to switch over and have a part two to just focus more on that, just not specifically. So reviewing really quick if you have not watched the first part of day one, which is fine. So our anniversary quests were win 10 battles with any form of Luke. You just do that with your farm boy Luke bidding light side battles that you need to unlock. Boom. And behind that one is the attempt to afflict vulnerable 100 times, which is going to be a hard one to complete. At the beginning because there's only limited characters. You can use these 7 that I have right now are from doing the IG battles or whatever in the event or the Coliseum. So you can only get a very limited amount of those. But what we're doing, if you have not seen the first part, is we are currently farming Sana Staros on 2C as our character because she has vulnerable on her basic level 4. So you just need to get her, unlock her basic level 4, and then we're just going to run a bunch of auto basic battles with a couple of other scoundrels to knock out the 100 scoundrels feat and the vulnerable feat at the same time. Super efficient. It's going to be great. Um, Being day one, we don't have the choice to do everything in a journey guide battle necessarily because we don't have the 5 characters you need of every single type. So we'll have to do some levels and crystals. But like we talked about in the last video, we were focusing on gear pieces. We're going to a character, looking at the gear that we need. Is it a battle we can do with that character to fulfill it? Boom, we do it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Not trying not to waste anything if we can. All right, so we are currently, we have to wait on the vulnerable until we unlock Sana here soon. We don't want to spend a bunch of crystals refreshing Cantina since we're going to get Canteen energy every time we level up. So this one, we'll wait. We're working on 10 battles with the IG series droid. How did we do this? You can't do it with allies anymore. You can't grab an IG series droid as an ally, do the battle, and it works. I already tried it, I showed it, I did it before, it doesn't work. But what you need to get is your own IG series droid on day one because you can't do enough IG 90 battles. And so what we did is we went to Dark Side 2F that we just finished up, and it's the IG-86 droid. And the reason we chose that is because you can get them day one, and it's only 10 shards to unlock them. We unlocked them. We went to a gear node that we needed with Vader. Did a battle, got the piece of gear, whatever. Right now, we need to push forward on our dark side battles, so that's what we're probably gonna do here. Now, to get our IG to survive the battles, I don't know if he does need to survive the battle or not. I've never died with him in the battle yet, but we'll see what happens. We're going to leave him at level 1, see if he survives. If he dies and it doesn't count, we'll level him up a little bit, just enough to survive, right? We'll put just the minimum amount of resources to get the journey quest done. So let's go ahead and get some auto going here. Because I'm level 30 versus level 16, other than obviously my IG's level 1. I don't know if he can get blown away in one shot or not. We shall see. Because when I did this the other day, I just did 1A and 1B over and over again and collected gear from those pieces. But let's see if we can clear some levels with it. Going okay so far, but I think it's mostly just because they haven't gotten a turn yet. Kylo's taunt is going to help a lot to keep people off the droid as well. All right, so boom, there you go. Win 10 battles. IGs, we're up to 5. So we're just going to do 5 more of these battles, hopefully. On auto, easy peas, we'll unlock that one. And go on to the next one, which is that the scoundrel one that we're going to double with vulnerable. I have to look at my list here really quick. The vulnerable, yeah, the 50 troopers is after for the different one. 100 enemies to get Sabine. 200 damage over time, 200 times, 50 pirates, and then it's the 100 enemies with scoundrels, and we'll do those both at the same time. So we need to do a couple of the 2B here first, and then we'll get there. All right, there we go. Just trying to recreate or think how I had planned that out before, or how that had played out before, I should say. All right, a knock on wood. IG droid hasn't taken a hit yet, which is good, right? Yeah, just keep taunting. Yeah, please don't attack. Just taunt. Keep taunting. Cool. 6. All right. 4 more. Like I said, we need to beat. We're clearing battles that we need to clear anyways. Getting gear that we need. You know, all the stuff. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. All right. Like I said, just going with the low one. The low power. Out of that. Be back momentarily. IG series droid still alive. That's good. Oh, see, there we go. Took his first shot. And it nearly darn. Don't kill him. All right. Yeah, and like I said, I have not had him die in a battle yet, so I don't know if he counts. See, no guild. I don't send an ally request there. Usually I like to wait until it's someone who looks like they'll be active on a regular. 802 is the low there. Power. Okay, we're just going to auto it again. Like I said, we'll see. If the IG gets killed and it doesn't count, bummer that I wasted 6 energy, you know, but... Getting through it just fine. Oh, don't. Okay, yeah. Once you start running these big groups of Jedi at the end, it starts to kind of be a pain. Don't you die on me, IG. You be a good boy. Or a good droid. Sorry. I don't know. Be a good droid. No, we know you're a bad droid. That does not matter. All right, 2 more, and then we can kick IG off there, and we'll have the 200 damage over time, which is Vader, and so we're just going to continue doing battles, clearing battles, but accomplishing our anniversary quest at the same time. It's amazing. Day 1. Day 1. Literally, if you've been playing this game for 3 hours, you'll have a relic character here soon, within probably 4 hours. Do it. Do it. Oh, yeah. All right. So recording, camera's working, show's mic working. I checked my outputs earlier, so hopefully the output's working great. Yeah, I might have to actually beef my guys back up here soon just because I know they're only level 20, but once you, ooh, let's see. Should I let him just die or should I try to save him? I'm gonna try to save him. Try to keep him alive. No, okay, now we get to find out if it counts still. Now we get to answer a question. I was just doing research. Just doing research just for you guys. You suck. All right, done. Does it count? Yes, it still counts if he died. Unfortunately, I lose a star. Bummer. Now I can't refarm this node. Real Jedi Warriors? Sure, you seem like a real one. Let's see here. What piece of gear can I not farm? Well, that's an important one. That's a stinker. All right, we're just gonna what? We're gonna do one more going forward, and I'm gonna just try to help out. How about that? How would I try to optimize our attack? Actually do one before autoing. Okay, so if you kill your enemy before he can attack, that's a good thing. Then you stun. You don't attack the stun guy like the AI likes to do. You attack the guy who's not stunned because he doesn't get a turn. His turn is just unstunning. And then you blow him away. All right. Let's see here. I am going for the hammer. Now, see, the option we could pull all the speed back, but they have very low turn meters, so we're just going to crank one of them and see if... Oh, we brought an assist. Oh, that was funny. Got the job done. I'll take it. All right, taunt up. Sweet. Now our guy's somewhat protected, not from the AoE, but can't be targeted. All right. Definitely going to go some defense up here. Don't want to do AoEs because there's two healers. So we definitely want to get those. We're going to stun you, hopefully. Boom. Calling an assist here. Now we can AoE because he's stunned and the other two are almost dead. That changes things. Let's get the taunt up. Let's just do the basics so he's taunting now. Now we can definitely do the dots. Hopefully that finishes him. So maybe another stun. Nope, didn't get the stun. That's okay. It's only one Ugnaught. Still alive. Just fine. I probably should attack the Jedi with the advantage. That was a mistake on my part. Because of how much damage I could do right there with the advantage. Alright, and stun. No stun. But dead hopefully. Well, good thing he's slow, I guess. Didn't go... Alright, boom. 10 battles. IG. Now we don't have to do any more battles with IG. We can go back and do that other one, 2 stars, just to clear it right away to make sure we can farm it. And maybe we'll do that after we finish. Go out. 225 out of 250. So we're going to go ahead and push up a level just by fighting. We don't want to claim this right now, obviously. We can go ahead and claim that, though. I think there's only the one. We go to our journey quest. 10 battles, IG series droid. Claim. We're not claiming any energy, so inflict invulnerable. Like I said, we're waiting to do that with Sana. Get her farmed up without refreshing cantinas. You know, we don't want to if we don't have to. And then we're going to do this one. Damage over time 200 times. And that gives you first relic character. Obviously, Vader is the answer. So the question is, do we want to up his Force Crush to inflict additional damage over time effects? So it's 2. So a group of 5 characters you're fighting, if you do his AoE once, it counts as 10 because he's attempting. I think it's just attempting to afflict, right? But if you get up to the level 5, it's 15 per time you do it, or 3 per character. So we're gonna end up zating, so let's take a look. Even if we don't get, it's not gonna hurt anything. He's one of our main characters, okay? All right, so we could just upgrade to level 4 but not get to 5. We're going to stop. We need to save this. I think we're going to get rewarded with some MK3s here soon, but we got to make sure we have them for Sana. That's more important because Sana needs to get to level 4 for the invulnerable. Has to. So, episode track. Boom. Holding off on the quests. All right, let's go back to our dark side battles. And we're going to battle. I still think we're okay taking low right now. We are taking our IGO series droid out. We're going to bring everybody up to level 40. Don't want any issues. Don't want any problems. We don't even have, we're going to have our Grand Moff Tarkin and our TIE fighter pilots, soon-ish, so we're not going crazy with the non-Empire people, or the people we're not going to keep going with, but let's go ahead and upgrade him just to level 2. That's fine. Just a couple pieces of gear. It's nothing serious. Let's promote him. Get his power up more. Yeah, definitely. He's going to be a lot faster. He'll be faster, hit harder, all the good things that you want. I do think I am going to go level 40. Like I said, just want to make sure they're surviving the battles, doing more damage, significantly higher than their opponent. Alright, we'll go ahead and upgrade. We definitely want our Dark Trooper to hit hard. We're not spending any MK tokens, though, towards these characters that we're not keeping. We're not spending that resource. Ability tokens. We only do the Grand Moff's unique to get the opponent's offense down more, which might level that up to level 3 as part of our upgrades. Actually, I know we will, being honest. That's fine. He's going to be one of our pilots that we need for the event. We're not really going to use him that much, but we want to make sure he's at least helpful for the event. And we still need him right now to keep clearing levels. So yeah, you're going to probably replace your Kylo with the TIE Fighter and Grand Moff in the empty slot. Boba, you probably end up working on him. He'll be another scoundrel for our scoundrel squad to go with Sana, Stormtrooper Han, and Lando. Let's go and do that. There we go. Feeling good. Level 40. I could have, you know what, before the next battle, we're going to upgrade his lead to 3 and his unique to level 3 and fulfill that quest that way. Then it just helps these battles even more. So as you can see, you know, going up to level 40 versus level 22 made this way, way easier. And then we can get through that and probably even the hard node side. You can clear up to level 4 light side and dark side on day 1. Dark side's just harder. Let's go and get that guy who revives people first. He's the elder that revives the other Ewoks. Now we want to get the attackers next. Then save Mr. Elite Days Boy, T-Bow till the end. Alright. And attempt to inflict damage over time. See what I mean? 18 out of 200. So if you can set it up to have more people left to do a second damage over time on, you can. I just still think it's going to go pretty decently, just, you know, autoing the battles, getting through. Don't think it'll go horrible. But if you want to take manual control, I totally understand. See, there we go. So 4 people times 2, so that only counts as 8 instead of, you know, it would be 12 if I had the level 5. But that's okay. We're just hoping he has one AoE ready for kind of the beginning of the next battle. See, this is what I mean. Like, instead of killing people, it's hard without Dark Trooper because he smokes people in one shot. But if you can kind of jump around trying, you know, not to kill people and leaving as many people as you can alive for his next AoE, and try to get one off every round, so to, you know. But not worried about that, really not. So we're not doing that. We're going to wait until the beginning of the next round where there should be substantially more enemies to put the dots onto. So we're hoping there's 5 or 6 enemies right here. So when we go boom, so it counts towards for 10. So we go boom, and like even if they don't all hit, that should still count as trying to inflict them, as far as I know. There we go. Let's use, you know, we're actually going to use this. We're going to get the advantage on him and try to clear out the leader on his next attack with advantage. Well, that should go just fine. He hit him a lot harder than I thought he was going to, but I got to remember it's level 40 versus level 23. All right, another 18 up to 36. So if we're doing 18 per shot, that's going to be like 11 battles. You know, we are pushing through things. It's not a bad thing. Oh yeah, we're just going to keep going a little low for now. Just keep going that way. All right, so don't kill them. Okay, 1, 2. So this gives us 6 people to a lot of targets. Now, when they kill them, I'm hoping it still counts. I'm not sure if it counts when they die because they don't get a chance to inflict it. If I'm being honest, I don't think it counts. But maybe they change that. Maybe it's different dots versus vulnerable. I'm not exactly sure, but here we go. Well, I don't want Vader to use his damage over time on this battle, honestly, so we're going to make sure he doesn't. Oh, he still needs 3 turns for it, so we're actually going to give him another turn and another turn, so that reduced it by 2 instead of 1, so hopefully it'll be ready for the beginning of the next battle if he gets another turn in here. I think he will. He gets a turn right here. There we go. And so now the beginning of the next battle we'll be ready for a big AoE of damage over times, which the AI would have just did it, you know, and we would have got a lot less of them in that instance. Yeah, let's go ahead. We don't have any healers left, so we'll do that to get the advantage up. Definitely stun the tank who can taunt. See if we can finish. Oh no, we don't want to kill people. That was my bad. I wanted to keep them alive. Moment. Okay. Bang, 4 stacks. That's a good substantial amount. 2 dots might kill him anyway, so we'll save them till the end. Oh, we get to attack twice with Vader. Boom. 56, so we got 20 that time. All right. Let's go over to hard. So as you can see, we've already cleared 2 hard because that's where we got our IG droid to do the first part. Let's just keep moving along here. They're level 24. Yeah, we're gonna keep the healer because once we start getting hit harder, you're gonna want to heal. He's nice because he has the leader ability for Empire people as well. So get double leadership on 4 characters. Do we want to? I want to just see how the auto goes this time. Just see how it goes. Right, so that's the 6. We're expecting that. Boom, boom, nice. I'm just hoping we can get through this second crew of round of people before Vader gets a chance to use his AoE. You know what I mean? Because he'll do it. Okay, I was just positive, just in case he missed and he got a turn, he'll AoE one guy. Just wanted to make sure we're good there. All right, we're in business. Okay. Yeah, see, if he wasn't a substantially higher level than them, that would have hurt a bit. There we go. Almost to player level 30. Woohoo! All right, well, 60 energy is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the perfect amount to finish these 5 battles. Take 60 energy, not the perfect amount, 1 extra, I should say. But so we should be able to get through these with this energy, and hopefully we'll have 200 damage over times by the end of it. Not going down that low. Definitely not going down that low. Not at this point. All right. I still think we can auto it though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, boy, boy. Let's see here. All right. Vader should have an AoE coming up here pretty soon. We're just going to focus on the boss until Vader gets a turn and see if he's got that AoE. Maybe next turn. I'm just trying to keep as many people as live. There it goes. Boom. I'm just hoping that counts targeting more peeps. There we go. We're getting there. Almost halfway there, right? We're at 93 out of 100. It's halfway there. Sure, 800. Okay, I think auto again. So we should go with them. Stun. Vader. Oh no, Vader goes after Gideon. Okay. I don't know if those counted because they killed him. I hope they count. We may go to manual. You could go to manual probably to get this done a touch quicker, but see, he keeps throwing the saber throw at the wrong person every time. Like it would have killed the other guy with more buffs on him. It's just ridiculous. It can be. Sometimes it's better to step away because it can be so painful how the AI plays. It's got 3 more stacks. We're fine. And then I didn't save. Try to keep characters alive for the AoE again. They certainly didn't try, I should say. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, 89. It was an 83.90. Oh, that did not. That last battle did not go well, or this one. I think I'm going to jump back in the saddle and take over just because the AI is being redonkulous right now. Redonkulous. So I guess I gotta click the buttons. Alright, here we go. You stun. You shoot. Still killed him. Holy cow, I don't want to use my AoE. That'd be just we're going to see what happens here. We're going to use it at the beginning of the next round. Hopefully there's more than a guy to use it on. Okay, boom. We're just moving it around. We are the business. Okay. How do we want to do this? Well, let's see how long. Just trying to get another turn. We are going to focus on Dude Man because we're trying to keep people alive as much as possible. I'm going to try to stun him. Oh, didn't get a stun. He still got 3 stacks. We're fine. He needs to take 2 more turns. Oh, no. We're just going to go basic on him. He's going to be able to heal everybody, which I actually wouldn't have minded, strangely enough, because I was trying to get AoEs, more AoEs on. Still, okay, we're going to throw it to get another turn. Alright, offense up. Okay. I'm on fire. Let's go ahead and do a little one. You're probably going to end up killing everybody. I didn't want you to. And got no AoEs anyways. Fun. Fun. Really wish I had the materials to level that up a little more. It'd be going quicker if I did. We could maybe go take a peek, but we're just going to finish these up anyways, and then we'll worry about it level 4. But like I said, we're doing what we'd be doing anyways, clearing levels. And the whole time we're clearing these levels, we're working towards a relic character. Which in my mind, amazing. Yeah, okay, so they're about to start taking turns. This is the perfect time to pull their turn meter back. Actually, some good timing there. I actually should have probably used this last special, Flung, to give him another turn. Yeah, I probably played that one pretty poorly, if we're being honest. Let's go ahead and push some turn meter for funsies. Let's get... I don't care about the time right now. I'm trying not to kill people. This is probably gonna... Let's see. Yeah, I did that intentionally to try to keep them alive. Yes, it costs you damage. You just gotta hope they... Let's just go ahead and master that Makashi. Huh, we're just gonna unload you. Because I don't want to kill all those guys with his AoE. I'm still one away. Alright, that's not gonna work out. Didn't quite go the way we wanted. We're just going to try to clear these guys then and set up Vader for the beginning of round 3. Okie dokie, artichoke. Alright, boom. Let's go ahead and get some armor down on that dude. Let's go ahead and... We're knocking the weak guy out because I actually... If you let him keep healing people and keeping them alive... or bringing people back to life actually helps you possibly inflict more AoEs at the end. So we're attacking the weaker characters. Hopefully he's going to bring someone back. Is the hope. Okay, so we'll stun you. And we'll kill you. And then we're hoping that dude brings some people back. Not enough though to make it count. Like I'm not going to be able to get the AoE in. My guys are just too higher level. But if you guys aren't too high level more than them, you can keep getting turns and getting them to revive themselves and such whatnot. Okay, 113. We're getting there. All right, Captain Rex, who would also again be a very important early hard node farm. We're going to have him today at Relics. All right, let's go with, yeah, we're still winning convincingly. We'll go with that. Weak little healer there. Weak little Talia. All right, Scout, Officer, pause. Pause, I meant stun. Sitting. Yeah, just going to try to get him ready for the beginning of the next battle. To get a AoE in. Don't need a healing right now. Let's get our taunt up. Will that kill him and give me another turn? We'll see. Nope. Well, dodging's not going to get the job done. That never gets the job. All right. Blast him away. Come on, give me one more Vader turn to get ready. Cool, perfect. His AoE's ready for the next round. All right, same thing. Just going to attack the leader for a moment, just so Vader can hopefully get all the good goods in there. Yeah, we're taking some punishment because of it. All right, there we go. Now we can just crank people. We got our big AoE in for that round, and now people, we just kill them until they die from it. That's how you do things. You kill people until they die from it. I mean, I could heal, but it really, really matters. Selling more stacks. All right, where are we at there? All right, 130, 19. That was a nice one. That was 19 of them. That's, was slacking there for a moment. Okay, so now we should be able to, do some of these quests, get our energy refreshed again, and keep rolling. All right, so we definitely want to do the daily quest right now. When we're low, we definitely want to do this right now. Pumps us up a level. Bonus energy. We don't want the XPs quite yet. I want to see where we're sitting first. We got all these good goods to do still. Tons of them. Tons of good goods still. All kinds of achievements that we're getting done and collecting. All right. We don't want those XPs yet. We just wanted to get that energy so we can keep rocking Dark Side Battles. All right, we're going normal. 4. All right, they're at level 25. We should be able to have some success here. We're not doing the 352. We'll start with the other low one, though. Okay, I'm going to take control on these because I think here I can possibly kill him. Oh, Jesus. I was trying to have Vader go first on the next round so I could do the AoE. I thought it would get them there. Oh, do I even care about it now? It's only 3 people. 3 enemies, 3 tunes, however you want to say that exactly. I don't want to use the AoE there. Like, it's kind of didn't play out the way I wanted and would be a waste. Now let's hopefully there's 5 or 6 Jedi or people here we can smoke. All right. So hopefully we can get AoE on 6 of them. On all of them. Just going to do there we go. All right. We want to kill the healer. We'll just go ahead and use the big boy. Okay. Okay, now you're doing some work. All right, now we got to heal up. See what I mean? Now they're bringing some heat. Can we get? We're gonna try. Oh, just missed it. Shucks. Thought we were there on that one. 2 dots didn't finish that, hey? Well, they're just getting big and beefy. Beefy Jedi. Where's the beef with the Jedi? 146. We're getting there. Come on. Come on. Come on. And like I said, if you have the materials or you pushed ahead or got MK3s from somewhere, got to farm more, whatever it may be, and you were able to do the damage over time, do more. Do more. All right. Let's see here. Let's make sure neither requests give us more. There's that. Do one attempt in the pit raid. That would be cool. Can't do that though. No problem. All right, back to. I was just gonna see if we could do it, but it doesn't matter. I've gone this far. We don't need to get up more dots now. All right, 1069. Boom, boom. Oh, can we keep all three alive? We will try. All right. Okay, so we're just trying to get another turn to reduce that one. Sling it, get another turn, reduce it another one. And we should be able to get her, we'll definitely have her ready for the beginning of the next battle now, I think. Unless I unintentionally kill this person before. No, perfect. Awesome. All right. All right, so we got a chance to rack up 6 more. We are just going to go with an AoE. Snips is going to heal for them. Which do I want? No, because I think they'll stay alive anyways. We're just going to go back to the lead. Boomsies. All right. You're the next healer to go. We'll get you. I have advantage. I really want to whack him while I have advantage. That's just a huge shot. All right, got there enough. Nice. All right, we're in the businesses. Bam. All right, 163, 17 more, 17 more. Blood Gulch Crew, sure. We'll see if they want to ally. All right. All right, only 3 people again. Yeah, we're just going for kills again. There we go. In the businesses. They're doing some damage now, though. Just not. They're hurting my dog troop. Let's see. I'll just not attack. We'll go for a stun. We don't need to take away the old turns. Yeah, definitely. AoE now. And now we got to try to get back to his turn as quick as we can. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that takes, drops at 1. Killing him gets me another turn, drops it another one. So I won't have it ready for the first turn, but I'll have it ready for the second turn. Let's see if we can just focus on the boss for a turn and not kill anybody and still get a nice efficient AoE in. Not a ton of people though, so we'll see. All right, we can try to. All right, let's get Tonto. Okay, ability block. It's more about just trying not to kill anybody right now. Now we can reset the time. Oh, that's going to kill him. My bad. I was thinking advantage. I should have been thinking double advantage. We'll just shoot Rex. All right. AoE. Boom. Yeah, let's finish Rex. Attack, hopefully. There we go. Come on, we're getting there. 178, 22 more. We should have it in 2 more battles. I mean, 1 battle if it ever worked out for me, but not quite, so that's all right. At this point, I just want to go with the healer just in case they get off somehow. You know, I can from it. Try doing an AoE here, and let's try. Let's go ahead and we'll just pull back their turn meters just for funsies. Kill you. Right. We could boom, boom to try to reduce them, but we're going to do that actually on this round, during this round. 2 of 3. I don't need to heal or anything. Let's see if we can just knock him out. Get the taunt up. Shoot. Alright, I did this because I want to do that. It gets me another turn. Gets me another turn. Now we're ready for the beginning of the next round. AoE reset. Six? Alright. Got some healers. I really dislike Ayla with those counters. Do we want to try to kill somebody? We're trying not to kill somebody. There we go. Okay, so I thought they'd do the old spin trick and heal. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get another AoE in, so we're gonna kill some healers. Alright, can we get a stun or something? There we go. To get the person because he can clear anybody in the green right now. Now you go for the weaker person because you don't hit that hard. Let's see if we can finish you. Nope, so close. Don't need to worry about healing, obviously. And just finish up. And 200 damage over times. All right, folks. Here we go. We are not even quite 4 hours in, I don't think. Here it comes. Here we come. That is a Ezra Bridger Lightspeed token. We are now, go to your Lightspeed tokens. There it is right there. There's the free one we got that we can use on any character at relic 6 and 7 stars. We're going to be holding on to that. Yeah. Because we're going to see who we need to use that bad boy on. But right here, you can only put it on one character. Ezra Bridger. Boom. Look at, he goes from measly nothing to 85, Gear 13, 7 stars, level 8 abilities. Zeta! Oh my god! And so as far as relicking up our Phoenix squad, I'm not going to be doing that today or right now. Um, the Phoenix characters that are needed for journey guides are Hera at Relic 5, Captain Rex, who we talked about for Leia at Relic 7, and then Ezra Bridges needed at Relic 5 and Relic 6 for Galactic Legend Ahsoka and Galactic Legend Hondo. So those are the three that you actually need to level up, and that'll be the 3v3 squad. I'm not saying that's the best one, but I'm definitely not farming Kanan and spending ability mats, gear, anything for Kanan Jar. It's just not something I'm interested in doing. So our next step is, we just talked about, is the 50 pirates. Defeat 50 pirates. We're not ready for the vulnerable quite yet because we don't have Sana unlocked yet. But we want to defeat the 50 pirates with Ezra Bridger to get to the scoundrel one that's coming up. So we want to do that. So let's go ahead and Cantina node 3 something, 3D with pattern 101, and then we need to do another squad arena battle here. Now that we've relicked up Ezra, all of these shards will go towards shard chop currency, so we'll already have some of that currency day one as well, which is just awesome. So let's go ahead and it's not going to put us over, so we'll go ahead and push up one more level here. So we still got lots of things to do. Dark side battles, light side battles, like all these things that are going to add more and more and more experience points. That's not experience points. We'll go ahead and claim that. Now we're sitting at new event to get this guy done. Well, let's go with our relic guy there. Yeah, just go with Moff, even though he's not very as good without the Dark Trooper. We'll go Moff. Should have probably. Yeah, he's just gonna kill people. It doesn't matter. It's amazing. It's insane. Sure. We'll go ahead and just do that. And Ezra's gonna take a turn, and someone's gonna die. And Ezra's gonna take a turn, and someone's gonna die. Ezra not get a turn? Oh, I'm so proud of you, rest of the squad. All right, there you go. See, relic character, relic 0. So easy. You have 5 of those people just smashing it. See, training droids, smuggling droids, enter. Oh, a smuggler. Oh, you get it from. Yeah, requires at least 3 scoundrels. So we're going to have Sana, Stormtrooper Han, and Lando. So then now we can do the training droids and get our training droid tier 1 done. That's why getting the scoundrels and putting the resources is actually a really good thing. Yeah, we can go ahead and do the Rebel here training event today as well. But let's go ahead. We need to do light side, dark side. We need to unlock Cantina Node 3D to start killing pirates. We also need to farm Sana up the rest of the way. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to unlock the node. Level 35 we need to get to actually do Sana. Where are we at right now? 31. Sorry, not to do Sana, but to unlock that next tier. So let's get closer to 35. Let's go ahead and farm Sana a little more. I'm going to break it up into 4s. Maybe they won't work. Maybe there we go. We like 4. Sometimes when I do the bigger numbers and get 0 shards, I'm like, what if I would have split that up? There we go. 4 and 4. We need 2 more shards of Sana to unlock it, and we can start working towards that vulnerable quest in the Scoundrels. Amazing! All right, so let's go ahead and spend some of our regular energy before we go ahead and claim some more of our quests. We need to do 6 light side battles, 6 dark side battles. We need to do them all. Let's go ahead and try to clear some more light side battles, I guess, since they're only level 21. Right here. It's going to get a lot easier with a relic squad, with a relic character. He's really going to do some damage, so level 30, we'll see. We're going against level 22. We should still be alright-ish. We go auto. He just makes people disappear. I mean, look at all that health, all that protection. Oh, You can't even count how much he has. You can't barely count him. 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. 16. I don't know. It's great. All right. We are still moving and grooving. All right, Trooper should be easy peasy. Look, that was the boss. Just one regular swing done. Oh, it changes everything. Having a relic squad, relic character, relic squad on day one changes everything. Boom. Right here, another early hard node farm that we do, except for we're getting them as a light speed token in April, so we're not doing anything with those guys. Yeah, okay. Weakest Chewy, not that we need him necessarily, but just in case they do get a turn, he'll help keep anybody alive that they possibly hit. Ezra's not given much of a chance, I'll tell you that. Boom. Every time he does that spin trick, 50% turn meter. That's why he keeps getting going. As long as they don't have a buff. If there's a buff, it just declares the buff and he doesn't get the turn meter, but no buff, 50% turn meter. So he just basically gets to go again because he's so fast compared to all the other characters because of his relic levels. There we go. So no 50% turn meter, like I said, because he actually had the taunt buff on him. I'm glad they attacked the leader because we can just get rid of him. Yeah, just what Ezra needs. A little offense up to get to finish the job. See, we're just boom, quest. All right, let's see if we can get this. Whoo! Yay! It is how yang rockin' on. You didn't have this relic character at your disposal. Just clear them all out. You can see how things get a little more difficult, a little tighter, and you actually got to maybe man the controls to get the job done. But not in this instance. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, we just got trying to finish a couple more light side battles for that quest anyway, so we'll just keep rolling. I don't think it matters too much. Like I said before, if your ally dies, it does not affect your stars. I was trying to get him to kill the leader on his turn. Not that it matters. Could do nothing. Be just fine. All right, let's finish up those two more light side battles, and we'll go see what all kinds of things we can claim experience points and rewards wise, because we do have the energy to finish the last two at 6 apiece here. 6 energy apiece. Just out of that bad boy. All right, yeah, there you go, Ezra. I was like, go ahead and kill that lead for us. Really? Crazy omens, crazy human. We'll do her. Sounds good to me. Like I said, just you need to acquire a certain amount of allies for achievements and quests and certain things. So just we're just doing that a little bit. Sure, sure. On, come on in. The water's fine. The water is fine, honey boy. Yeah, all these lightspeed tokens that we're getting are just like so many of them are early targets that you'd normally be farming for those journey quests to unlock them anyways. So it's just amazing how you can push your resources into other things early on. All right, got that challenge done. I'm pretty sure I got one that's 6 dark side battles as well. So we'll take a look at that one here shortly. Maybe we'll do that one next, depending on how we're sitting. All right, so we need 300 more for the next level. Just make sure there's no more, okay. All right. That's not experience, but that one is, and so other ones are as well, of course. All right, so we're trying to get to level 35 as well, so we can get onto um, Cantina Node 3D. We need to get to level 35 first, and then we can do our pirate challenge there. So let's do some dark side battles to keep pushing our experience points. Let's see if we can first. Oh yeah, we get 50 at a time, so we definitely want to spend some of our regular energy first because we don't want to start hopping over our max limit right now. At least I don't. Sorry, I said capital ship abilities. They show you where to point. It's you can't speed it up at all. It's just slow, and then you finish them with an AOE anyways. Like it's just telling you a little bit how it works. You know, aid an ally ship. Not every capital ship can do this, but he can. You know, he's got a debuff. Let's cleanse it. You know, they're just showing you the most simplest like mechanics of the reason I'm not even paying attention to like how or what I'm shooting them at or with is because this next turn is going to be AoE that just kills them. And just so you know, no stress. See? Powerful abilities use Defiant Volley to finish them. Just so you know, they're not that powerful, but they're just showing you on this one that it's powerful finisher. That one's not very powerful. It's actually the assist that it calls, and that is very helpful. But anyways, I digress. We'll worry about that later. All right, so we'll get it activate because it counts towards my, achievements of activating light side characters. He is a ship to use early on the early ship events slash tutorials that you have to do, right? You need a ship. But yeah, we're definitely going Empire and then Bounty Hunter, Executor style. All right, shipments. So shipments refresh it for me because I just have it set at the regular time at 6 o'clock. So we'll remember to do that every 6 hours or so. All right, go ahead and claim that. 9 light side characters, another achievement. 2 light side ships. See, gives us more stuff there just by activating those guys. Journey quests. All right, so we don't want to grab any of that yet because we want to spend that 53, and we're doing that on dark side battles, correct? Dark side battles. All right, win 6 dark side battles. So go back to our campaigns. Dark side battles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can clear 6 more levels. All right, let's do it. So we're not going 541, but we'll go 988. Boom, boom, boom. All right, no Ezra, so it's not going to go smooth. They're up to level 30, so let's just see what happens on an auto. I want to see if they get close to like killing anybody, like how hard it is for the AI to beat it. And then we'll go from there. because these next few battles I may just have to take over on just to make sure we get through them at 3 stars without any issue. No big deal. I mean, the Dark Trooper does less damage, which is stinky, but um, he's got plenty of bars left, plenty of chances left. Lives, whatever you want to call them, stacks. Yeah, I'm going to take over. Going to take over. Yeah. Now, our other choice is to just go find a piece of gear we need and sim that 6 times, which we may do because, as you can see, things are getting a lot tougher already. Even though they're level 30 and I'm level 40, you can see the effect it's having. I'm definitely going to heal because if they die, it doesn't matter. But we don't want any of the other ones to die. They get a few turns coming in a row on those. Let's go ahead and try to stun one of them. No. That's 4 debuffs. Not enough without being jacked up with his Merciless Massacre. Yeah, I don't like how tight this is right now. I mean, it's not a big deal. I just want it to be quicker, if I'm being honest. No need to like grind through to try to beat a level when we can do it so many other ways. But just want to check first. All right, so instead to do the 6 dark side battles, I am going to go to our characters, all. Oh, well, maybe promoting your Vader would probably help do some more damage and such whatnot. All right, so we're going to see if, I think his piece of gear was a light side battle one, so I don't think that helps us. Yeah, light side battle, but we want to find a dark side character that needs dark side gear. At least I would prefer to focus on a dark side character. Let's start with our pilot. 1D normal light side, so 4G normal. So this is the next battle. All right, so we'll do it. We'll unlock this one because it's the next battle. It gives you a piece of gear that. All right, let's go with a healer, of course. Let's make sure let's go ahead and we'll give that up to level 3 and then this up to level 3 because it drops offense a little more so we take less damage from our opponents. And so that also brought ability levels up to level 3, which is great. And one more piece of gear there before we actually go into the battle. All right, here we go. We'll try that out. A little more offense on the leadership, a little less offense for the opponents on. Okay, so they get the next turn. Let's read his ability. This right here. Imperial Trooper allies gain 1% turn meter for each stack of Dark Trooper Squad Trooper has, right? If he has 2 more stacks, they gain offense up, yada yada. But what I need to do is, since they take the next 4 turns and they all have an AoE, they might be able to wipe somebody out. What we're going to try to do is push turn meter, and that'll give Moff Gideon turn meter, and hopefully enough to go past those guys, and so I can use this ability that strips all their turn meter next. Let's try it. Nope, see, it didn't push them quite fast enough to get past them. So close, but not quite. So now they got all those AoEs in. That's what I was trying to avoid. Unfortunately, didn't work. Anyways, I was hoping the 4% would be enough. I want to make sure I kill a guy. I don't want to have 2 left alive somehow. You're sitting fine in life. We don't want to strip turn meter now. That's no big deal. Oh, let's make sure everyone's good there. Let's go ahead and take another turn. Okay, level 2. Oh boy. All right, here we go. We don't, I mean, stripping turn meter's not going to do much because I have the next 4 turns anyways. Try this. All right, it did kill him. Try to knock out an AoE shooter. They're next, so trying to take away their turn's not going to work because I have to hit her and then hit him with someone else for for it to work. So we're just going to try to get a little bit of life back. She gets life gain on her regular attack. Let's go ahead and just stun one over. Okay. All right, now we're going to do the strip the turn meter and get the extra attack in is more what I wanted. Pop him. That didn't finish him quite. That's fine. And one more here. Hopefully get through okay. This might be not easy though. We'll see. We're not gonna stagger. We're gonna try to stay alive. There we go. That's something. I know he just took his turn, but we're not gonna armor shred him. We want to save the armor shred for the leader if we can. All right, all right, all right, all right. Slow simmer down there. Gonna try to gain a little more life back. I don't care if she dies, but I'd like to get one more healing out of her for the rest of the crew if I could. Please finish. There we go. Gets me another turn. Yeah, our Dark Trooper's going down. I'm a stack, not for good, just for a stack, I meant. All right, definitely the lead. Try to take away his turn. We did. Stagger to take away another turn. Let's do it this way with a big boom. That didn't go the way I exactly wanted it to. Okay, counterattack. Stop it. Stop it right now. Advantage up. See, I mean, it's going to be hard to get people to survive 3 stars because they just start asking you. All right, so we got to attack with the basic because we need to get the buff up, or the taunt up, because he has a chance to go in at my Gideon otherwise. You know what? You have advantage. I want to do a big boom. Sure, let's heal to make sure our Gideon doesn't die. You're next, so we're going to make sure we get you. And then, boom, should finish it. There we go. I definitely don't want to really do any more dark side battles because I only have those 4 guys, and it's obviously becoming a challenge. That was just a piece of gear. Yeah, and then Ayla in the lead with the counterattacks. Not fun. Okay, dark side. Did we get the piece? No. So then we go ahead and sim it. Try 3 more times. Got the piece, and we only need 1 more. Let's go ahead and just sim it 1 more time, just because we only need 1 more. All right, there we go. Craft that. We needed both pieces. Sweet. There we go. So dark side battle quest. That one's done. As soon as we claim 300, it pushes us to the next level. So we'll go ahead and claim the 3 Hondo. Either one's fine. Alright, so we're going to work those way towards the pirates. Train 3 light side characters to level 33. We already have, obviously, 1 with Ezra there. We can go ahead and just train up a couple of other characters to level 33. Light side characters. Let's see here. We're going to get a token. Or you know what I mean? Token. 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 No token. Token. Yeah, so we're gonna level up somebody who's gonna get a token here relatively soon, but we'll do the Ray because there's no token, I guess. We're not gonna be using Ray for a long time, I guess, but at least it's not a waste. We do eventually need Stick Ray for Jedi Master Luke. She is part of the Jedi Training Ray Journey Guide you have to have. So it's not a waste. It's just down the road. Just down the road. Now this one is technically, I guess, since all of the characters are going to get eventually tokens, is I guess technically a waste. But it's 3 levels. It's 5,000 credits. A few training droids. Let's get the quest done. You know what I mean? And there it is. All right, so we definitely need to spend some more energy before we push up another level. Although we do need almost 500, so we can grab 300, 400 of it without going over. And now when we spend this other energy, that should push us to the next one. Let's go ahead and do a squad arena battle really quick for that quest. We've only done 1 squad arena battle. And we do have a relic character to use now, so I think we can handle them, even though they're level 45 and 42. I think we're gonna get that. You know what? We're either doing both of those or neither of those, so we're going with both. We'll go with. All right, so we'll bring in. Yeah, sure. It gives a critical hit for sure. I mean, you're dead. I guess I could have done the spin to get 50% turn meter, and yeah, exactly. All right, so we want to keep pushing up. We want to do as best as we can in Squad Arena, but we're not going to like refresh crystals to do more. We're just going to take our next battle, get in the top. 10,000. We'll have a couple more battles that probably won't be able to get us in the top 5,000, but I'm not that worried. But we'll just keep climbing as we can with our relic squad. No big deal. It's really, you want the tokens, right, to purchase characters, but that's, it's got some gear. Credit's not the best, but it's got obviously some characters that you need. SWGOH, the Sith, is going to be our first farm there, out of there. But so it's not, you want it, you need it, you want to do okay, but it's not super important. We're going to go ahead and wait 40 something seconds so we can actually do a full 6 farm out of sauna. So we need to go ahead. Dark side battles were a struggle, but light side we have Ezra, so they're not too difficult. And we're just going to keep going. If one of my level 30 characters dies here soon or something, we'll worry about it then, you know what I mean? But said, with Ezra clearing the way, it should be fairly easy. And then when we unlock our next relic, yeah. Yepers. Just doing the thing. Being the baddest, the boys, the chicoest. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we're just gonna auto some more battles to spend some more energy, level up, and like I said, we're trying to get the level 35 to unlock Cantina 3, and then we can go to 3D and get our pirate quest done. And once the pirate quest's done, the scoundrel challenge should come up, and we should have sauna done because we're about to farm hopefully the last 2 shards right now to get sauna unlocked. We'll level up our sauna, Stormtrooper Han, and Lando like we talked about before just a little bit, and start picking levels where we need gear, light side levels where we need gear, and go from there. And there are places in journey guides to get some of these done. I just don't know if we have the characters to access the ones that we need to today. So that's why I'm just worried more about doing it on nodes. And again, for the millionth time, we need the gear, so it's not a waste. Yeah, right here we're just spending energy so we can get to our next level and snag it, grab more experience points, go to the next level, we're just pushing levels. Quests and pushing levels. Oh, I tried to get it over him first so Ezra would take his turn on the healthier tune. It doesn't matter. Just was trying to be slightly more efficient quickly. There you go. Got the leader. That's fine. God, does life change with relic characters. This is just amazing. Like, I'm thinking of day ones back in the day where you barely have your few characters that you're working on, and now we're just I figured out the way to straight relic squad day one. Just amazing. Yeah, see, they're starting to hit hard. That was one shot that took away a third of Ahsoka's life. Just trying to mix it up so Ezra can just kill someone with one shot, and then the other people are working on another character as a group. Oh, I thought someone else would get a turn for it. Ezra, I wasn't looking at my time meter. He's just so much faster. All right. We just want to make sure that when we get the next 50 bonus energy that it doesn't put it over. I want to make sure that it doesn't put me over my next max. Woo, boy. Yeah, that's a lot of droid turns in a row. I have a feeling like those guys could definitely get through our characters with those bonus attacks. See what I mean? Yeah, even with the relic character, these guys just die pretty easy now, so. Ability block, offense down. Make sure Luke is healed up. Okay, we go ahead and taunt, because if this guy dies, it do not matter. Yeah, we're getting close to gear farming territory here, just because I want to get some more better characters, but not invest in these ones so we can keep pushing through the rest of this level. Alright, soldier. No. There we go, boom. Let's go ahead and call an assist on the lead, kill him. Come on, get him. There you go, Ahsoka, nice. Alright, Luke, nice. Nice, Ben, alright. They're just like, we're not messing around with this one. We're just going to finish these guys off for you. You take a seat, Ezra. We got this one. All right, so I should be able to level up, grab the bonus energy, and still be okay. All right, we have our 48. We're going to go ahead and farm Sana. Let's try halves like we did before. Good luck. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, no, please, this time get 2 at least. All right, we got the 2. There we go. We can activate Sana Staros. We're good. Activate, 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 activation. All right. Boom. So we'll gear them up shortly once we get our Scoundrel or Bob guy going here. All right, let's go ahead and do one more battle to push up. Actually, you know, we're going to spend it all in one sweep here. Vader. Okay, so we're about to level up. We got 0. All right, let's, you know, we'll go halves again. Come on. There it is. Oop, there it is. I thought you knew. All right, gear 4, Vader, baby. Oh, we're doing it. The things and or the stuffs is. All right, so we can get up to 600 here, see? So we need to get one more level 35, then we got Cantina unlocked here. Cantina 3 unlocked. So no experience points, no experience points. There we go. 3 Hondo, 2 Hondo. Cool, now we're getting close again. So now we got 12 light side battles. Sure, Zeb will activate you there back. I shouldn't have probably, but no, we're trying to get light side allies. What am I talking? We're trying to get achievements still. Bobley McFetz. There's another scoundrel for our scoundrel squad. Cannot use him with the other three on the light side battles, obviously. He's not a light side scoundrel like the other ones. We could promote you, but we're not going to yet. We're holding off there, buddy. All right, so yeah, spending those will get us there. We need to spend 85, and that's more than 85. All right, so we need to do light side battle. So let's farm for gear on light side nodes. There we go, find you. Light side, 6 at a time. We'll just do 2. That'll help us stock up a bit. Easy to get that one. Okay, fine. There's another one that's got multiples of it, 4, so we're just going to go. Ooh, is that light side? Yep, it's light side. No, just make sure I'm not being a dummy, not paying attention. All right, up to 4. That piece is done, and we got extra, gear for other pieces. All right, light side battle, sweet. This one doesn't offers, 6 or 4 at a time, only 2, so we'll up our amount at one time. See, here we go, and then our next one will do 4 more. We have exactly enough to do 4 more for 12 battles. But we just gotta make sure it's light side, obviously. Okay, let's see, MK5, light side for a normal. I could do it, but we're not that concerned because I'm not gonna be able to get all the pieces I need that moment. So we'll just do this instead, light side battle. 4 of them to finish off the quest. Bam. Picked up some pieces, some stun cuffs to be ready for when we get that other part of the gear. Jump back out, 587. So if we do 2 Cantina battles, that'll push us to the next level. All right, our sauna's done. So now the next level will be level 35. So when we do these 2 battles, unlock it. We'll use that little bit of energy to do these 2. Next one. Yeah. I'm not sure what we need here. Well, extra attack. Sure, we'll do an extra attack guy. Okay, Ben helps everybody. Obviously you, and the choice is Moth and Dark Trooper or Annie and Crew. We're just gonna go with the offense. Will be offensively offensive. And see how it goes. Yeah, they're only level 19. We should be pretty good because everyone's 33 plus, right? Ben's 33, Relic, and then the dark side characters are level 40. I'm a board character, I'm not sure, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. Hammer them down, boys. Hammer them down. Let's go. Yeah, level 40 in relics, working just fine against 19. All right, so after this battle, we should push up another level, right? 16. We need 15, I think was right. All right, so I really don't think we need anybody. So let's just literally go with the weakest person. You're fine. We're double plus their level for most of the people. either push up levels or refresh our cantina one time. May have to do, and that's okay. More than okay in my book to help get Relic Squad Day 1. Just for a moment, I want to take control. Yeah, killed the leader in one shot. Just wanted to make sure that he was still in a spot where he could just make him disappear in one shot. Okay, these guys are all the way up to level 35, though. That is a huge jump from the last level. They were level 22 characters, I believe. So they jumped you up to level 35. Wow. I mean, I know that's when the level opens up and everything, but I didn't realize there was such a gap between 2 and 3 of the characters to power. Mandorian clan, yeah, sure. All right, so we're almost to our pirate node right here. All right, so we need 700 experience points to push up a level, or we need to refresh our cantina. All right, 3 Hondo right there. So we have not done our web store yet today, and the web store can give you energy and different materials. The Kessel Run for sure can give you 100 energy. That's part of the reason we start on the Android, if I haven't talked about this before, and we then we do the linking, the connecting to the EA account, because then you can do it online, and then you can get your web store rewards. So quests, we have no quests to have experience points right now. So we're kind of hitting that like limit of the day where they keep giving you the quests, but we can still finish these with a little bit of energy and such whatnot. So what I'm going to do is we are going to just, I know it's 5 minutes away. We're wasting 7 minutes of energy refresh here. But we are going to just keep pushing along with our cantina so we can get right here, and then we can do our pirate battle a few times and unlock it. So I'm being slightly inefficient, but being recording on camera, I don't want to wait the 5 minutes. Make you guys wait the 5 minutes. Or I guess I could have walked away for 5 minutes and edited it, but we're just rolling. We're going to roll. All right, level 36 now, eh? All right, let's see what happens here. If anyone starts to die or get in any kind of trouble, we'll take over, or then we'll know we need to either level them up or just not auto the battle. Oh, trying to get there. There we go. Yeah, don't know exactly why I didn't heal there with their healers, but you know, they're AI on both sides, not the brightest. Alright, definitely don't want to start getting double attacked by droids, if I'm being honest. Oh, Shiza. Leave my Ben alone. Leave my Ben alone. There we go. Still getting through them. Alright, 2 more for the pirate level. Actually, 1 more and then the pirate level, I should say. Yeah. between the extra defense and then subtracting the offense, helping. Let's hopefully we can just kill one of them. Ooh, yep, it's gonna hurt. Bonus attacks, like I was saying. All right, so we want to use right on the tank because it gives extra protection. So make Ben a little more survivable. Yeah, that was just to take an extra turn. Definitely not taunting. Maybe should have healed there, but don't want to use the spinners. We'll use that next round. Okay, so we got stormtroopers and a rebel soldier. I was so trying. Let's see what happens here. Yep, can still clear him. Cool. Make Ben give some more tankiness. Survive. Go this way. That should clear him. There we go. Now we got some. We're just going to use our basics to wrap up these two guys. So we want to get kind of reset for the next turn, for the next round. There we go. Okay, where's that lead? Come on. Boom! Oh, almost. Woo! Yeah, we'll just do a basic to finish them. Let's pull back all their guys' turn meter. That's where we'll get to go again and just cream people. Let's go ahead and cream people some more. Oh, I thought that could get there. My bad. All right, there we go. The node where you 7 to 8. These are guys are pirates all right here. You get 7 to 8 of them per battle, so we should be able to do it in 7-ish battles, and we should have the canteen energy for it. And then once we do this one, we'll get our scoundrel squad going and do a bunch of those scoundrel battles we were talking about to fulfill the scoundrel battle and the vulnerable battle. And we'll have our relic squad day one. I think we have to do like win 20 battles with rebels, and there's different things we still need to do, but we're getting there. See, pirate, pirate, pirate. All right, let's see if they can beat them. I'm just like all on their own, just doing it because I have to do this battle 7 or 8 times. And if I can just auto it and not have too much to worry about, I'm just going to do that. But this early on in the game, this is by far the best node I can find. I'm sure there's nodes that have more pirates, but not this early on from what I know. Okay, that was only the first level. Oh, okay, that worries me slightly. 2 more pirates here. Still got 3 stacks. It's not bad. Okay. Cool. All right. I think we're sitting okay. Ezra. Okay, so when we're done with this, we should see our pirate tally go up to like 8. I think it was 323 this time, if I saw it right. We're just going to see if Ezra can clear him. No! Wow! Zers! That was, I would call that a weak shot. Oh my god! We're still hanging in there. Let's auto this. Woo! All right, let's pull back turn meter, get an assist in. Things just got interesting. Only 1 stack left. He gets hit again. He's dead. Oh, my bad. That was so my bad. There we go. Who's next? They're all next. They all get to go. Yeah. My trooper's dead if they attack him. So, yeah, whatever. Well, the good thing is that we're doing this battle a bunch of times, so even if we didn't get 3 stars this first time, we will have a chance again. Oh, wow, okay. Red, yellow, 1 stack left. 8 pirates, though. But 8 pirates. And then we just go back to it, battle again. And that. Let's try anything different. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's borrow a non-Anakin character. We'll just grab a healer. I'm going to try replacing those two with Anakin and crew. See if that helps the helps at all or if it makes it worse. Yeah, we're going to try to auto again. I got to. I'm really hoping when our healer takes their next turn, they decide to heal. That would be really cool. No, hey, you just don't heal people, hey, you just, okay. You have to be so low that you're going to get dead on your next shot that he'll think about it on his next turn, but you're already dead. Got it. Got it. Let's get my taunt up. Just in case he was going to try to kill somebody. I got to be honest, I don't remember it being this difficult when I did this a couple days ago. I think I was using some kind of either different squad or have them leveled up more or something. I'm not sure. This doesn't feel as good as the other one did. Let's say that the other day. This feels so much harder. I don't think old Ben was part of the equation, but I'm not positive. But we already have it. Now we have it 3-starred. We don't need to 3-star again. We're just here to beat up pirates. So I guess I should just auto it anyways, because even if if my characters die, even if Ezra survives, which he will, I get to kill the pirates, right? It's not like I don't kill the pirates, and I don't really need the stars. There you go, 8 more. I don't think things went better with those other characters though. So we're gonna go back to the other two. I just want to try it out. I think I like these guys better. And yeah, I'm just gonna auto it. Because like I said, 3 stars doesn't really matter at this point. Now that it's been 3-starred, we just need to kill pirates. How are we doing? Oh, just fine. Ben's gonna die probably. Oh. No deal. Actually, exciting, but it gets the job done. We gotta do finish these chores. Gotta do the chores to get the stuff. God, they're so inefficient. They are. It's just crazy. Ben, you gonna die again. Do just got a few more, few more. Quest done, but more than worth it in my mind. Just gotta take snack breaks. With scoundrels, attempt to afflict vulnerable 100 times. We are now in duo mode. Here we go. Scoundrel. Confirm. We have Sauna. Ooh, Lando and Stormtrooper Han are not open. I know why. I'm like, why are those guys not open? Because I forgot to do my Rebel event. So if you haven't done the Rebel event, you're not going to have those guys. But this is where we're going to earn the shards and unlock them right here. I totally forgot that we had passed over this earlier today. I knew I'd planned on coming back for it. I just didn't know that I wasn't thinking about that I needed it actually for the shards for those scoundrel characters. But we should have that. If something goes wrong and we can't get Lando, we should still be able to get the job done with Han and Asana just by themselves. Shouldn't be a problem. I guess one nice thing about doing this Rebel tier is you do get to get the quest of 5 battles with Leia done, I guess. It's, not a bad thing. But this squad is insane. The CL squad, oh my god. The shoot first and the turn meter push and the stunning, oh, counts as 2 towards the scoundrels. Nice. Wasn't even thinking about that. Han being a scoundrel. That's 2 towards our goal. 2 less we have to do. 2 less we have to kill, I should say. Okay. Go ahead. Chew on a little bit. Yeah, the final tier of this event right here, with all the Empire characters going against Thrawn, Vader, and EP. I mean, it's not like super challenging, but like the hard tier that we're going to be doing in a couple of days. There's kind of just like a technique to it. So kind of take a look at that here. All right, so we got the stun in. I don't do this until I'm already under stealth, because then it pushes the turn meter and gives you all the extra stuff. We go ahead, stun Vader, or attempt to, we can't, but now we're going to pull back turn meter with Han's basic. We could stun, and we would normally if it was a harder battle. We'd like really work on our stun control, but it's not going to matter in this one. There we go. Another Leia battle. By the time we do the basic, we'll have the 5 Leia battles for that quest done. Era quest, would that be? How does it work together? Quick draw. Boom, boom. Stealth everybody besides Ben. Give the team criticals up. Leia's under stealth. Boom, boom, boom. Clear that taunt. Smoke that guy. Remove that turn meter. Everyone's on fire. They make me attack the certain person. I can't really change that. Oh, let's go ahead and see if we can finish out the Emperor. There we go. Nice triple attack. Thrawny boy. There we go. Get 2 basics. Got the stun. Once you have defense down, if you hit him again, it's the stun. That's a big part of what we do and how we control the battle here later on. Like I said, these easier levels don't matter really too much. But when they're super thick and hitting hard and you just kind of try to stun lock the whole team and control them, there's 25 Han shards, like we said. That's more than enough to unlock Han. And we think we get Lando shards on the first level here. There it is right there. So it should unlock both. All right, there we go. So this is the easy tier, so it's going to be quick. But what you end up doing on the hard tier when they're way thicker and harder to kill, you stun lock in this order, literally, left to right in the back, left to right in the front. Yeah, we'll take a look here. Because we don't want these guys to get their taunts up. Absolutely not. All right, so Leia will just attack. The first time with R2 is the boom, because we need to get her stealth train going. If we look at who's going against Vader, first special can remove 100% turn meter, take his turn away basically. get the stun here with Han. And then who's ever's got the highest turn meter, you can strip their turn meter back. The TIE Fighter pilot's not nearly as important in general, but I'm just kind of showing you. And then you definitely want to use Ben's. And so now these guys can't taunt on their turn, and so they're not nearly as dangerous to, because they're not going to block your way. So these two are stunned, so we're going to try to smoke Vader here. That's who I normally go after first. I go stun, stun. Trying to kill Vader first is usually the plan. All right, highest turn meter, Thrawn. Let's keep him under stun. We're gonna go on to our next main character. He's ability block, so we don't have to worry about the taunt. I don't care about Ben taunting at all. All right, see, he's got defense down, so this should stun him now. All right, those are both gone, but he's stunned. Now all we need to do is stun him before his next turn, which on this easy levels, no problem. All right, there you go. There's a stun. Oh, nope, didn't stun him. Oh, we'll just go for the kill here then. Yeah, and then so we'll just beat up this guy. See, there he's stunned, and then you just go on to the next one. Like I said, it's pretty easy on the easiest little tier here. But the importance of stun locking Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn, so they don't get to use their special ability, so they don't get to fracture, so they don't get to shock the whole team, zap them, Vader, obviously, Merciless Massacre, all the things we were trying to avoid. There we go. So then tomorrow we'll do tier normal, and then the day after, day 3, we get the 3rd tier, but then that unlocks the next challenge, which is the Empire Challenge, and we get to do the training and then the first tier of that in the same day. So it's kind of like every 2 days, not really 3. But let's go ahead, and I will at some point come back to this because we're going to have our scoundrels for that, right? Let's go ahead and activate our Han. We can promote, we can upgrade. We're probably going to, just because I know he has light speed token, but we need to, stay alive through a lot of these battles. So we're going to do that. Him being more powerful each, he counts towards the scoundrel. Like, that's why you want a full team of scoundrels, right? So no matter who gets the kill, it counts. Okay, let's go back into characters here. Back to scoundrels, now that we've actually gotten our scoundrels, doing that one right there. We're not going to worry about Boba Fett or Zuckuss right now. We're just going to do the light side one so we can do light side battles to get gear. Upgrade. Alright, what level do we want to do? That's what I have to decide. What level would be a good level to go to? I did 30. I don't know if that was too much. Oh, we have to get this on. Upgrade. See the inflict vulnerable? Doesn't work without it activated. There you go. That's why we saved those Mark 3s. Inflict vulnerable for 1 turn. Gotta have it. There you go. Now she's ready to go. We're going to auto basic all these battles. So she's always trying to get vulnerable on the opponent. I don't know. What do we want to do? Level 20? I did 30 last time. Let's try. It kind of depends on what battles you want to do, right? What kind of gear you need. So like I said, we'll take that. We'll take that. So we're going to be doing the vulnerable and the scoundrel same time. Getting Hera and Chopper at the same time. Not that we'll finish them both on the exact same battle, but right around there. This will keep it, pretty close. Sure, we'll activate. Activate another light side ship. This is actually going to be our ship at the beginning, even though like we want the executrix for the event, we'll have it, and we'll work on Tarkin a little bit. It's this guy with the healing and the assists or whatever, particularly with our TIE bomber being the central core of our fleet at the beginning, being able to dispel the debuffs and heal up the TIE bomber is like everything. That's what keeps your squad alive and going. It's all about the TIE bomber, but we'll talk more about that once we're getting closer to fleets and how to level them up, gear them up, and approach them to have the best, earliest fleet you can. All right. Achievements, light side characters, light side ships. Okay. Gear. Gear. Vader. I said I was going to start with Vader. Does he need any light side gear? Light side 4i normal. That's not what I meant, because I don't think my scoundrels can take on that vent. They're that level, the power level. We can get them through the gear challenge, but I really, you know what? Can get them through the gear challenge, but we're going to be using these guys for a little bit longer, so here we go. Light side, 1C. Let's battle this. They're level 2. Battle. If we have a scoundrel, we can, but I don't really want to bring anybody in, so I'm going to click him, but I'm going to click off him. Yes. We remove all our allies. We go to our scoundrel. We grab... Sure, we'll put plan B in the lead. Sure, it doesn't matter. We're going to see how they do at level 1 versus level 2. We're just going to see what happens. Auto, basic, vulnerable. Now, I don't know if that counted when it kills them. I still think that counted because they didn't die and it attempted to inflict it. I'm not positive. Don't exactly have access to potency mods, so can't really jack up their potency. We'll see how many times it counts. So, well, we're going to see if it only counts the ones that inflicted, or it says attempt. Yeah, attempt. Yeah, so that counted. Yeah, counted the 5 times. Yeah, we're Gucci for. Now we could do that one a bunch of times, but I'm trying to get different gear pieces. That's what I said we were going to try to do. But to do that, we may have to level them up and do different things. Maybe we can find like lower expense gear pieces to keep them all at lower level. There we go. Light side 2i normal. Okay, what level are these opponents? Level 11. Okay, we'll battle them. We'll go... I kind of want a tank or a healer just in case they get nasty on me. Just in case. I think Ewok Eller heals everybody. All allies, yeah. I just want to make sure it wasn't just Ewoks. Just in case, if things go bad. Because my opponents are actually level 11. But we're going to try level 10. Like I said, we don't want to put too much into these guys, particularly Han, because we're going to get a token. We're just going to see how it goes level 10. If we lose, we die. No big deal. It's just a little bit of energy here. But like I said, we're gear hunting. We don't really need the 3 stars. We just need to get past it. Right? And get the... We're just going for the kills and whatever and getting the gear pieces along the way. But it's going to, like I said, this is, you can see, as you can see, this can go so much quicker doing two of them at one time. And we'll have 2 more relic characters shortly. Yeah, since they're only level 10 and the opponents are level 11, we'll go ahead and give them the gear just to make sure. Obviously, don't want to put too much into Han because of tokens, but let's just, we'll spend a little bit of gear. How much is it to promote them? Only 20k. I got 3.64. Let's do a quick little promotion too. Not going to get carried away. This is very little resources that I'm really putting into them. And then we're going to turn around and take these 3 guys and go do the bounty hunter challenge or the training droid challenge and get the training droids back. So let's try this. Probably more than enough, but just want to make sure. We're still going auto basic. Let's see how it goes. Okay, they're not doing much damage. Like those guys are tanks, right? They're not heavy hitters. So, but 10 versus 11 seems fine right now. I'm hoping more than that vulnerable counted or in the other one. We'll see though. Sauna, attack different people. There we go. That's what I'm trying to move it around so she can get more folks. I don't care how long the battle takes. It don't matter if they die or not. I don't care. Like, that's awesome. Like, just them healing and recycling and more vulnerable. Yeah, less energy we have to spend, right? Yeah, giving them all these bonus attacks is probably a bad idea. Let's just kill them. Yeah, that's dangerous against these guys. Like I said, doesn't matter if they die, though. It really does not matter. I don't need the 3 stars. I just need to inflict them boulders. Oh, wait, Ewok, though. See, here we go, 25, 23. The Ewok could mess that up, though. That was my bad, because if the Ewok got a kill, that's not a scoundrel kill. My fault. But no big deal. For some reason, I just really wanted a healer on that one, just in case it went really bad. All right, Vader, we're not ready for you. We're just going to keep working on Gideon. Other people could use this gear too. 8, 6. That's dark side though. We need light side. So let's go ahead and battle light side 2A normal. Level 5 characters. Sure, we'll battle them. We do not want an ally this time, because level 10 is probably going to kill him too fast anyways. Why did she disappear? Oh, because I hit auto instead of auto basic. That was my bad. Oopsies. Clicked the wrong one. My bad. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. Oh, yeah. I want the business. Okay, that only counted as 2 vulnerables. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Did that give us the piece? Nope. Gotta do it again. Gotta do her again. Yes. Battle. Okay. Battle. And don't you know? And don't you know? He's wrong, girl. To take what he's giving you. So. All right. 3 more. Obviously, you want to like bigger battles, more people, all that. But like I said, I think getting the gear at the same time is the way I want to go about it. There's that MK1 again, light side, 4 of them. Let's go ahead and 1C or 1D. We'll just do 1C. I think it's going to be close. Yeah, well, level 3, I guess, versus level 2. We'll just do the battle. Again, just the scoundries. So we're getting scoundrel kills. Oh, quit blowing them away. It's all right. We'll find the right spot again where we're not killing them too fast, and we still need the gear pieces. Don't you know? Don't you know? Okay, so none of the vulnerables counted because we killed them every time. Okay, so you cannot kill them in the shot. All right, that's fine. MK5 was the same one Vader needed. Dark side, dark side, dark side. Dark side, dark side, dark side. Light side, 4F. I don't think I can beat 4F with those scoundrels. I'd have to go pretty high on my level, hey? Well, let's try it out. All right, any scoundrels here? Is Mando a scoundrel? Should be. Says scoundrel allies, talks about. We are going to just try to beat this level with our scoundrels. And I'm just wondering, I don't just mean this level, I mean continue on 4 with our scoundrels. Might jump them up to level 30 if we need to. It's really not a ton of resources. Han's the only one that's got a token coming later. We need to work on Lando for Leia. So like I said, it's not Not a waste. And you need sauna for the Afra journey, which we're eventually going to be doing, getting Afra. All right, let's see if these guys at level 25 blow them away at level 20. Just want to see what happens. And if they do, we'll go up to level 25. I don't want to go to 30 because I'm not trying to kill it. I'm not trying to do what we were doing earlier. Earlier, we were just trying to blow it away and make it easy. This time, we actually wanted the vulnerables to hit and the opponent not to die in one shot. So, auto basic. There you go. But I need to be able to survive the battle too, right? So that's the key. Okay, so Lando died immediately, or basically immediately. So not quite strong. I don't know if, I think the vulnerables count even if you die. I hope. But we're about to die. Okay, we can't take that many hits, obviously. Okay, now I can't inflict vulnerable anymore. That didn't go the way we wanted to, so we'll probably go to level 30 because we're not killing them in one shot by any stretch of the imagination. Probably gonna die here. That was a mess up, I guess you could call it, whatever. All right, does it count? Yes, still counted them. Okay, cool. Vulnerable still counted. Sweet. All right, we're moving on then. Battle 6. Any scoundrels here? I don't think any of those guys are scoundrels. We are going level 30. This is what I did 2 days ago, was went to level 30. So this must have been something similar what I did, where I geared these guys up to clear the levels. Because our opponents on this next level are level 27. There's only 3 in my squad versus a squad of 5. And they're a bunch of Tuscan meanies, so they hit hard. So let's try this. Like I said, it takes some time, but it's relic characters day 1, and we're getting 2 done at one time here. Just remember that. We're getting 2 relic characters after finishing up this chore. Okay, so yes, yeah, boom. All right, everyone's ready to go. Let's see how it goes this time. Let's go. Auto basic. I was just trying to get vulnerable as many times as I could. That's why we're switching it around. Okay, that killed my sauna. That's obviously a squad of 3 at that level, or is not working for this one. All right. Trying to think. Scoundrel. Clone Wars? I don't think so. Oops. All right. Sana needs to stay alive to do the vulnerables. And then Lando, since he is a journey guide where I don't have light speed tokens, I can level him up to 40 as well. I just don't really want to put anything more into Stormtrooper Han. But we also don't want him to die every time. So let's go ahead and see if having 2 level 40 characters can get this done a little more efficiently. Without dying and yeah, all the good stuff. So let's try that out. Let's try something a little different one more time. All right, scoundries. We're not switching between guys anymore. We need to kill people so we don't get killed as much. So, wow, my Lando's still getting his butt kicked. Even at level 40, my Lando's about to die. And I don't think I'm getting my vulnerables. This has just been a little awkward, not working out. I mean, I could just repeat the same levels that will make it work perfectly. I was just trying something different. We could find a level that it would work perfect on every time, you know what I mean? Hey, we got 7. Defeated some more enemies. All right, that is apparently not going to work. We're going to have to go back to the gear plan. I was hopeful. Oh, I forgot to get one more battle in to get in the top 10,000. We should have got 100, but 6 o'clock. There we are. All right. Back to gear farming. Maybe that's dark side. All right, there's a light side battle. 3B normal. What's that put these guys at? Level 13? Oh, I think we're going to wipe them out, unfortunately. So, in this instance, let's just go with 2. I think she's going to blow him away, though. Okay, that's good that she didn't. So if 2 attacks kills him, that's perfect, because she gets the vulnerable, he finishes. She gets the vulnerable, he finishes. See, this is what we were looking for, a level that where it just works out smoothly like such. There we go. We're just going to go down the line. I know I'm clicking the buttons, but it seems to be going pretty well. All right, let's just shoot the lead once. Then we'll go back over here. Now, when they don't die, even when I don't hit the vulnerable, I think it counts. As long as they don't die and I attempted to inflict it. I think. Does it say attempt or actually inflict? Actually, now I have to think about it. Well, it hasn't showed up one single time, which is weird. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be sad if it only counts 1. That was my mistake. All right, how many do we get? Oh yeah, 13 of them. Okay, so it counted all those ones. As long as you don't die and attempted to inflict it. But if you kill the person, it doesn't count as an attempt. I want to do this one again. We didn't get the gear piece anyways, and it worked out perfectly with those 2 characters. We were really moving through that nicely. Just the way the amount of damage I was doing, going vulnerable, kill, worked out quite nicely. And the nice thing is we have 0 that piece, and if we grab a couple of that piece right now, we can keep going for more of it. But I may force us to refresh because of the way I approached it in the battles and wasn't getting that much out of each one, just because I was trying something different. Nice counterattack for an extra vulnerable in there. Not against that. $73, $87. We're going to keep doing this one. This is working out beautifully. I know we just grabbed 2, but we need to grab, we can get more. All right, so 3B light side. 3B light side is where we want to be at right now. 460 out of 700. Okay, so this is where, oh, we can claim our energy. Almost forgot about that. But we also have not gotten our bonus energy from the web store yet today. So we still have that as well. We're going to go ahead and claim that. Go back into that light side 3B, which was working out so nicely. And we'll grab a few more pieces of that. This, gear piece is needed by a few people yet anyways. And we should be able to wrap it up. Oh, whoo! Almost left my relic character in there. That would have been over in a hurry. Wouldn't have got a single vulnerable in. Or not many, anyways, I should say. Yeah, this is just the way we have them geared and the power levels between the two. It's just vulnerable, dead, vulnerable, dead. That's what we want. Perfect. That didn't count because killed him with a critical, unfortunately. Oops. Well, no, that's fine. Stop killing them in one shot. You didn't do that like the whole last time, barely. Stop. Stop killing them in one shot. Please. 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 All right. So all right, we finished the scoundrels and we only need 17 more vulnerables. And that's probably because I wasn't doing that great of a job. But we're just going to go do this. Hopefully 2 more times we'll get her done. Hopefully 2 times. Don't forget to get rid of them. All right, let's hope so. Quit blowing people. Stop it. Like, seriously, stop it. Okay, defense up. You should not kill them in one shot this time. Cool. Not going to get to 17 if she just decides to just kill everybody on the first try. These are all recon stormtroopers. Yay. So fog. All right, same old thing. We start on the Royal Guard side. Nope. We definitely start with the leader since Han's starting. Vulnerable. Ah, stop it. She will stop killing everybody. Need to finish this up. So they're like, please, thank you. Counts as attempting to afflict it. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So how many did we just get that time? 3 at least. 7. Yeah, we should be able to get 9 easy as long as they don't freaking die every time. Cool? Like, for whatever reason, everyone's staying alive this time, like normal, instead of dying. Cool. Love it. See, that's like 7. We need 2 more. Stop it. Just stop it. Offense is down. Cool. Here we go. That should count as attempting to afflict it, right? That had to have been 9. All right, there we go. Both of them are done. So, it took me 2 more battles to get their vulnerables, and that's probably partially my fault, but basically 2 birds, 1 stone, getting them done at the same time. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. 50 Imperial troopers with any version of Hera. One attempt, or sorry, not one attempt. So we are on to 50 Imperial troopers with Hera. So then we're going to go to Lightspeed tokens. So we got Hera Chopper. We'll unlock Sabine, which will allow us to unlock Rex and the other tokens. So here we go. All those, Relic, 7 stars, all of it. Bam. Bam. Chopper. All right, and like I said, we are saving this bad Whamma Jamma because it is a character. It's our get out of jail free card at some point. All right. 50 Imperial Troopers. Let's do it. Journey guide. So, this does not have Imperial Troopers in it. I know that people have talked about doing the Thrawn Journey Guide, which does have Imperial Troopers. I don't have the squad to do it. I need to get the Phoenix unlocked first, which I won't be doing. So we are just going to go back into campaigns. Light side. We want to go back to level 3. Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers. This one right here. That clear the trees with Stormtroopers. See, the ones I did that are just Stormtroopers didn't count. It had to be the Scout Troopers. That was just my experience. 9 and 4, not a ton of those gears. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Yeah, we're not having a helper actually, because this is going to be ridiculously easy. Let's just do our 2 highest power guys. Yep, sure, whatever, Annie. We don't care. Auto. Stormtrooper commander counts, recon stormtroopers count, so we should be able to get the 50 done pretty quickly. Maybe they've changed it where the stormtroopers count again, but there's this weird thing where the stormtrooper level was not counting. But this level has tons of recons. Last level I think is all stormy, so might be 1 recon in there. Well, let's see how many it gives us. Hopefully over 10. 9. Not terrible. And we can look around and try different ones, you know what I mean? Battle Imperial troops in the thick fog. Just let's see what it says. Let's just try it. Try it out. Different piece of gear. I think we need that piece. Doesn't matter too much. Battle. Let's just auto this thing and see how many it counts to for it. See if we can do better than 9. That's what we're trying to do. Find better than 9. This is one where I think all those guys count. That was the last battle, all stormtroopers again, probably. Yeah, all troopers the last battle again, unfortunately. How many did that give us? 7, so that's less. See, that whole last round didn't count. I had 7 going up to that last battle. Stormtroopers don't count. They don't count. Imperial troops and General Veers. Said not stormtroopers. It says Imperial forces, but we're not guaranteed that they're going to be troopers, but we can take a look at it. 0 and 2. Yeah, let's try it. See how many we pick up from this level. So the one that we did first, 9 of them, was the best one so far. Storm, 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 storm. I don't think any of those are going to count. We'll see how many we get counted for this match. We were at 16. We went 9 and 7, I think. 9 on the first one, which was the best one we did. The one that I did the other day that I thought was the best. And then all these stormtroopers, I just have a feeling they don't, just if I remember correctly, they do not count, and I don't know why. Yep, only 2. Only counted as 2. Yep. All right, we're going back to the 9. We're going back to the scout troopers. We don't have many pieces of those gears anyway, so it don't matter. Alright, let's keep rolling. I really wish these last ones would just quit being stormtroopers, but can't do anything about them. Was it? Yeah, it was 8. It was 9 last time though, so 1 less that time. So 9 or 8? Seems fine. I mean, we can look to see if there's anything better on level 4. I don't think so though. Yeah, we don't even have troopers on 4. That's what I thought. Okay. Just went up to 6. Let's do it one more time before we go grab our energy from the web store. Still have not grabbed our web story stuff yet today, which is fine. Just gotta grab it before midnight. Actually, the web store box, the free web store box, is at midnight that refreshes on the day, and then you can get free calendars on the opening page. The Kessel runs refresh every day at 11 a.m., just like Coliseum. So to get your Kessel Run rewards, like every day that you log in to play Star Wars Galaxy, you get 100 energy from the web store just for logging in for the day. We'll get there. If we get eight apiece these next 2 times, we're there. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna go do. Okay, so we got episode quest. We shouldn't have anything that had any experience points. Is the point right now, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna just click on my little browser here. Type in SWGOH. It comes up for web store. Click on that bad boy. When you get to the main page, it'll say, welcome to the web store. First time at the store, open Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and follow the steps inside the game to link your account. We talked about how linking the account before in the settings, EA Connect. So then you just hit the login. It zips you through, and at the top it'll show you your name, how many crystals you have, ally points, those sorts of things. So on the main page, you scroll down just a little bit to grab your web store mystery chest. The Kessel Run tab is right next to it, and it'll have the red circle just like in the game to show you that you have rewards to grab. So I grabbed the supply run. There's 2 of those to add. There is the energy spent. That's more Kessel Run points. And so then the last one is the points and the energy. The Canteen Hall tables logging every day. So then you close that out once you gather up all your stuff. And so what it's going to make you do is reload the game. Because you went there, you're going to hit buy. It'll say there's a session expired or logged in, and that's because you went to the store and it needs to reset and bring your rewards into your box and drop them into your account. So it's going to do a quick reset here. Should pop up on the, there we go, we're already back on the screen. Disney Lucasfilm loading up here. And so you will see when we open this bad boy here that we have 150 energy now up the top. And you click on here. Our web store mystery chest. So we got 50 energy from the mystery chest. That can be other types of energy as well. Look at those Mark IIIs, beautiful. So we dismiss it. So we end up getting 50 from the chest and then the 100 from the Kessel reward. So now we're way up there, or up high. So we are going back to our light side battle. Wait, what were we doing? Not lights. Yeah, we were doing light side battles. We were trying to finish up the Hera 50 trooper guys. We just needed to do it 2 more times, was it, if we get 8 apiece? Oh, we don't need anybody. We'll grab the weakest. All right. Auto that bad boy. And, easy piece, but doesn't count, unfortunately. For the last battle, when we go to do it, if we only need a few more, oh, that was 8. Hopefully we can get the next 8. If we need a couple more, I might jump to a different battle, try to grab another piece of gear that we might need. But like for example, 10 of these, you need 5 per shot, so that's only like 2 actual gear pieces. And then 11. It's not like we're crazy ton of them or something like that. It's not wild. Okay, so four troopers here. And hopefully we get 4 more here. Yes, 4 more. So 8 total. Nice. All right. And then so the last stormy troops said don't count, but they don't matter. Next might be defeat 100 enemies with rebels, or win 20 battles with rebels. Something like that. I can't remember the exact order. I have it written down here, but we'll be there quick enough. Okay. Mission complete. We need to start spending some energy to get down as soon as we can. Cool. More mod materials. Love it. Journey quest. See, we get 3 Omicron mats. Beautiful. All right. There's defeat 100 enemies with rebels. There we go. And now we are definitely going to continue on our campaign. We're going to clear the rest of 4 light, and then we're going to do 4 hard, and we're going to just smoke 100 enemies with our rebel squad because they count as rebels. Phoenix are rebels. So Lando, sure, he's a rebel, so that way we don't have to worry about non-rebel getting a kill or anything like that. All rebels. Those guys are rebels. And let's go. And with all these relic characters, everyone's just going to disappear, basically. Not going to be much to it. So we'll clear these light side levels, smoke all these folks with our rebels, and we'll beat 100 in no time, and we'll have level floor cleared. 2 birds, 1 stone. Woo! Mr. Two Birds. And I don't mean the bat. All right, there we go. 11. Boom. 10 battles are done. There actually might be more enemies in the next one. We only have to do 9 battles. We'll see. We got the energy to spend. Let's go. All right, we just want to make sure it's a rebel. Sure, yeah, Zeb, you're a rebel. You're a Phoenix. Rebel without a clue. All right, 15 that time. 15's a good chunk per battle. I'll get there in no time. All right, you're a rebel. Come on, let's have another 15, 16 enemies. Let's go. $15 again. All right. Uh, So with the Lightspeed tokens, we're actually going to be able to unlock Bo-Katan super easily. Um, Bo-Katan, the 4 characters required for the journey guide are Paz, IG and Grogu, Bam, and Kelleran Beck. We get the Lightspeed token of Kelleran Beck along with the Jedi here this month. Then we get Beskar Armor Mando in April, the last series that we get with Manda, Kara, all those guys to unlock his one. And then you also get a Mandalorian Lightspeed token. So since we're getting the other 2 characters for that journey guide through Lightspeed tokens, we have to decide which one of the final 2 we want to farm and which one we want to use a Lightspeed token on. Since Paz is only a 12 regular energy node and I can farm them from day 1, we're going to farm Paz up because IG and Grogu is on fleet node 2C and we have other fleet node priorities that we need to take care of. And so, so 20 fleet energy per farm is obviously way more as well. We're going to click on you, but we're going to take you out just so no rebels in there, or no non-rebels. We don't need a helper or whatever ally right now anyways. All right. Just gotta crank through a few more enemies here. Let's kill Daka. And then we'll go after Talia. All right, 13 more. We might have to do 2 more just because there's not usually as many enemies on the beginning of the stages of a level versus the end. So we'll see. There might be 13, there might not. Either way, don't matter. We will be there either this one or the next one. So if we go 4, 4, 5, that gets us our 13. 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5. Looks like we'll probably have enough as long as there's 4 on this last one. Well, there's 6, so we should be Gucci for. Here we go. 100 enemies with rebels. Sabine, we're on the way. Okay, so the achievement is going to be finishing the normal light side. Ooh, we almost got 5 million credits for some more. Journey quest. Thank you. All right, there it goes. Win 20 battles with a full squad of rebels. So you can do this different ways. This is the one where you can not spend your energy and you can go in and do like a journey guide now. Like, because Palp's journey guide involves rebels of any kind, so you can slap on whoever at the end. And you can just keep rerunning tier 1. We can go up to tier 4 and rerun tier 4 because we can't get, we don't have anyone else that's more than 4 stars. But anyways, each time it counts towards a battle. So we just got to make sure we got our full squad of rabbles, right? Battle it because only rabbles can fight this event. You could, fight. You can fight it if you want to, but I'm just going to auto this because he's just going to die. Sabine's AoE is filthy on relic levels versus these guys. It's so funny. It's just like, all right, we're starting a battle. Sabine just flicks out the little boom, everyone's gone. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and repeat like one of the tiers. We can repeat the tiers. We don't have to repeat the tiers. We can just keep clearing light side battles. It's not a waste of energy to clear a battle we haven't cleared yet to farm a hard node character. But just showing you that there is the option to go this way. And then we're inflicting expose as well with Sabine. Fun. Yeah, I would love to unlock Palpatine, but I mean, we're still going to unlock him with our relic characters. As soon as we get Rex, we'll drop Ben, finish up, slap the Lightspeed token on Palpatine. We got Palpatine and relics too. Day one. Day one. This is day one. Brand new account. Brand new. No allies. No special tricks. No nothing. Relic Squad. Day one. Anniversary quests. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. Oh yeah, baby. We might come back and do some more of those to do the Rebel thing, but we have boards to beat as well, so we can go ahead and do that. We have energy to spend, boards to beat. Only 3 more right now. Maybe we'll jump back into the Cantina and beat some more of those with a full Rebel squad, right? Don't need you. Oh, I need to get Sabine in there. That was a mistake. But I think we're going to be okay, but that was a mistake. I need to get Sabine in. I forgot. I just assumed that it was the same squad as it was before. I forgot I need to replace that. Oh, they're just torturing Chopper by giving him extra protection. Did you see that? He was actually gaining protection instead of losing life. That was awesome. Yeah, I know Sabine would just make you disappear. My bad. Like I said, not a struggle. Don't need her, but obviously she should be in there. Yeah, when you can just kill the lead with one attack, it's fun. There's 5. All right, let's try to remember to put her Sabine in there just for, yeah, we funsies. Get Sabine in there. Oh, now it's gonna be redone. Boom, gone. Filthy. It's just filthy. And then boom. Excuse me. Another one. Another one. All right, like I said, just pull them out of there. If there's an easy rebel to grab, I just, like I said, it don't. When you got these relic characters, it's over before it began. But that's fun instead of struggling like on the dark side where we can't get through those levels right now because we don't have a full team of 5, don't have the synergy that we need with all of it. Tough to beat them. This is a lot more fun. This is just a lot more fun. Okay, so we beat the levels we can beat. We cannot do level 5, like we're as far as we can go today until we get to level 43, which I don't see how we can unlock that today without spending an insane amount of crystals, which there's no point to that. Some achievements. We got light side characters, 5 million total credits, finish light stage 4 heart, quest, journey quest, gear level 4. All right, let's do it. So yeah, let's just, I guess we'll just jump back into the, journey guide. Since we don't have any other light side battles to beat, we could do gear repeats. Like we could look for gear. That's one other option, I guess. Let's see if we want to do that. Was this light side? I think it was. There we go. Go ahead and battle this for some, yeah, we'll do that. We'll just keep doing the gear stuff. That'll work. Full team of rebels, right? That's all we got to do. It's 20 battles with a full team of rebels. And then we got Captain Rex, baby. We got the Phoenix squad. Not all of them. There's 2 we don't have, but we have 5 relic Phoenix that we can use for a lot of things. Now, like we talked about before, they're going to relic up Rex to 7 for the Leia journey. We have to get Hera to 5 for Profundity. 5 and 6 for Ezra. the GL Ahsoka's Relic 5 and Hondo's Relic 6 for Ezra Bridger right here. So those are the 3 characters we need for Journey Guide. So those will be the ones that we level up the most for 3v3. It'll be our 3v3 squad because the other ones, even though you want all your characters to be high level, especially with the Relic Delta, are being free to play and the way we're trying to do the journey guides and the Galactic Legends just doesn't really allow for it too much. All right, so just gotta smoke these guys. Boom, boom. All right, 11 more. Still trying to get more of that gear. Haven't hit a piece yet. How many of these? 20? We still need to go after the side. Can't get it in another spot right now anyway, so we're just going to keep going after it for now. And then if we run out of energy here, or when or if we run out of energy here, I didn't take a look at how much I had left, right? We can finish up with the Palpatine battles again and just redo those. And if you don't want to spend any energy and you don't like the plan of getting gear, like right now I'm just trying to gear at Vader. You know what I mean? He's my pilot, he's my guy, like. So mostly I'm just trying to gear at Vader. And so this is a way to two birds, one stone. 10. Still haven't hit that piece, that's fine. We'll keep going. So I understand not the most exciting thing in the world, but Relic characters day 1 is exciting. $11. Man, cannot not hitting that gear piece. Awkward. Well, guess we'll do it 3 more times and see if we can hit any. Going out of that. I've been snacking on macadamia nuts doing this. Haven't had them forever. They're so good. I can't wait to have a big old egg and cheese omelet with toast after we're done here. Oh, that's breakfast for dinner. Just sounds so good. Come on. Come on. Eat. Eat. Stop. 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 Do this a couple more times, then we'll finish up in the Palpatine event, I believe. Okay. One. You actually have my level. Okay, sure. We'll do the first two levels of the Throne event, although it does take longer. We'll just do it real quick. We'll clear the first two levels. Thrawn. I thought you had some cool quip for me. There we go. I've studied your tactics. Now you will be an instrument. Oh yeah, you're gonna kill him. The rest of you. Ah, I'm coming out of the booth. Boom. Five more. Making progress on things. All right, so he's 2 stars, so we can do level 2, and then we'll jump back over to Palpatine to just rack up. We'll repeat the battle a couple times. I've predicted this action. You will fail. Okay. If you're talking to Zeb, you were right. If you're talking to the rest of us, you were very right. Just because it's even quicker. We'll just go back to level 1 battle, and we'll just have to blow them away super fast a few times. 4 more times, right? That's where we're at. Yeah, we should be able to just auto it. Sabine throws out their bombs 3 more times, we're done. Nice. You rebellion. Don't join me. I'm sure just something the way that just you start a battle and Sabine cash rolls those out like just meh, and they just disappear. Just so here we go. Guess who we got? The linchpin. Hera and Rex. It all revolves around those two. Attempt to afflict shock 100 times to get our rebel token. Well, how do we do that? Well, we get our Emperor Palpatine right here. We get him ripped up, and then we just send him in solo against a battle that he can stay alive in, and he just auto basic zap and zap zap zap. We just gotta do that a few times. Oh, wrong one. Oh no, it's because we have to activate our. Yeah, I was going the right spot. Look at him. 2 Zetas. Ooh, Zetas. Now everyone assists every time they attack. Oh my god, baby. This is the big boomer. The big boomer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at. Tasty. Tasty vittles. Oh, just eat all those shards once we get those characters. I'm not going to promote them, do nothing. And once we get them at Relic in April, all those shards are just shard shop currency. Tasty shard shop currency. Mm. All right. We needed to deflect a shock 100 times. So to do that, all right, we'll go ahead and do some activations real quick. But we're going to the Palpatine event. Slap it in our Relic squad. It'll be over. Like every level will take a few seconds. We'll slap out our. We're gonna hold off on activations because we're not even using those guys right now. Let me see. Where am I at on light side battle characters? Collect 20 light. Okay, I need 2 more exactly. Okay, my bad. My bad. I had a moment. I had a moment where I was forgetting about my light side activation quests. Achievements, excuse me. All right, all right. Let me see it. You're beautiful, Grief. We all love you. There we go. And we'll take that achievement. Cool. Now, Journey Guide. Palps. 5. Boom. The businesses. All the businesses. What do you got to say here, buddy? Everything is going according to my design. I'm going to beg to differ with that one, buddy. You're not going to enjoy this at all. And you can, like, if you want to explore relicking up characters right away, you can, and we can look about it a little bit. But I'm slow rolling. Like I said, the more information we have revealed as we go along, the better we can do in the long run. The more accurate we can be with our farms and what we're trying to do. Star Wars Galaxy, here's, I mean, being, it's a collector game, obviously, but even more than that, it's a resource management game, right? And you got to decide where and how to spend it. I usually like to wait to see. Lord Vader, strike down these fools. As you wish, my master. All right, who we starting with? We're going to kill Vader first this time. Zoom. It was close. Whew. And there he is. I thought you knew. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Activation across the nation. Let's do it. Not going to promote him. No. Not going to do that, I don't believe. I don't think I can do anything with the journey guides with Empire. I don't have enough characters to do it. Like I can't repeat the Empire tier 1 because I don't quite have... I need one more Empire character to do that. So, can't do that. Alright, so we need to spend 41 energy to get to the next level. So how do we spend 32 and 10 is 42. So 32, that's 4 8s and 1 10. So 1 10 and then 4 2s. Let's go ahead and go back to our Lando and Lobot here. And so that'll be 32 for 42. Jump up a level. Got to level 36, about as far as you can make it for the day. Ooh, I do believe this is where we get TIE Fighter Pilot. And then so we do get our 5th Empire character, and we can do it that way instead of spending energy. Let's see. Okay, who do we got here? We got, boom. You two are just redonk. Yeah, we'll go with Ezra. It doesn't really matter. They're just going to disappear. There we go. All right, so now we have 5 Empire characters. Perfect timing. Exactly what we wanted. And the TIE Fighter pilot is one of our main dudes. Like he's one of our first pilots. He's needed for the Executor event. So we're going to be gearing him up alongside of Vader. He's our next big target for gearing. Defeat 35 Jedi. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, so we got 53 energy. We want to inflict shock 100 times, and we want to kill Jedi. So this is the Jedis. This whole stretch here is the Jedi. So this is how they set it up, to kill 35 Jedi around the time you'll be here. Level 32. I think once we gear up Palp and our other homeboy here, we're going to be Gooch. All right. We're going to stick with 40 for now still. But we're just going to see what happens when we level up and gear up. Okay, so we're waiting on you. You're not a priority gear. You are. All right, so we're not going to promote. Well, we're going to go to level 40. I know I get him as a token in just a minute here, but I need to be able to inflict the shocks to survive, and I'd rather use the energy to clear levels instead of repeating the level. That's just where I'm at right now. Let's see here. I messed up there. I meant to put... Where's my TIE fighter pilot? Did I not activate him yet? What is going on? Oh my goodness. My bad. I thought he was activated. I'm not saying he's a great character by any stretch of the imagination, but he's a big part of our initial plans of things we're doing. So like I said, we're leveling them up enough to start beating some levels here. So we'll go ahead and do some campaigns, beat some of those, hopefully beat some of those levels, spend up our regular energy, and then we can jump in and like repeat this one right here. But since we have the energy, we need to work on the characters for the most part anyways. That's what we're going to do here. All right, so we're going to roll it this way so everyone gets the benefits, right? Everyone's Empire. We could do a Palpatine lead, but I've already worked on Vader. We'll wait until we get him relicked for the lead. But if we kill these people too fast, then we'll have to try something different. We might end up, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we may just have to go to a level that he can just zap everybody over and over again if we just want to get it done. You know what I mean? Because this beating the level is going to kind of be like the other one where it's going to be really hard to, you know, clear the level and get any like awesome progress. Yeah, I mean, I could have tried using less characters, so Palpatine's going more, but then I was worried that we just get slaughtered as well. Yeah, because we need to inflict shock a lot. Yeah, Palpsters. We'll just go auto basic. See what happens here. I'm assuming they die and... Let's try an auto basic. Okay, see now I'm worried that auto basic is not going to be good enough against this, but we'll see what happens. Okay, but we don't want to attack Ayla because of the counters attacks. Like we eventually have to, but it's almost better to go full squad on her. Okay, we got another shock in there. Shock, cool. Don't know if that counted. There we go. So 7 shocks. I think we can do a lot better than that. But we also are defeating Jedi as well. So we're trying to get 2. We're going to keep going. We're going to at least finish this. The shocks are going a little slow, but at least we're killing Jedi as well. We're getting 2 feats done at one time. So we're just going to keep rolling. I'm going to try the old auto basic this time. Maybe they'll be too much for us. Maybe they won't. We're trying it. There we go. A little shock there. Yeah. Auto basics is getting the job done. There we go. Another shock in there. Nice. I was trying to have that shock not kill the person. It's okay, we can lose the royal guard. He's just an ad, no big deal. There we go, we're getting some in. Oh, we might lose one of our stars. Looks like we're gonna lose a star. Oh, all right, 9 more. That's something. 9 more is definitely something. It's only 6 energy. Let's see if we get all the Jedi we need to complete the mission in the next little bit here. Don't mind the Royal Guard. I like the automatic taunt half health. Auto basic. See when our empires come, or our emperor is about to take their turn. Zappy zap. Nice. Wasn't sure if we was going to stay alive to get that in there. To get that shock in there. Okay, Emperor's coming up. Let's make sure we're on somebody new. I'm just trying to watch when my Emperor's coming and switching to someone else. There we go. Just trying to time it right. Nice. Gonzos. Hang in there, boys. Hang in there. No, I want him dead. That's my bad. Yep, no problem. Hang in there, buddy. And by buddy, I mean buddies. Everybody, hang in there. There we go, another 9. And then we need another 9 Jedi. Should be able to get that in the next 2 easy. Oh, we'll go with 1120, I guess. I don't know if that's better. I think the Royal Guard, well, because he's Empire, but then also the way he is taunt automatically comes up. You don't have to actually activate it. So the profundity. So go ahead and try to go 1201, defeat this level. Let's go ahead and just make sure we get rid of him. Get another turn. We're just going basics right now. We're going to send the shock over this way just to make sure the character's not dead. Hopefully that counts as inflicting at least, though. Attempting. Should. Don't know if that does when you kill him, though. Don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and kill our AoE guys first here. We tried to get a shock in there. Alright. It's a mistake, we'll call it. Yep. Okay, this is going to be torture. My bad. Alright, so I think I need to take my um, Emperor on a solo run. We're just going to auto this. I'm not sure how this can go. Yeah, we're going to take our Emperor on a solo run for a few battles here, so it's just him and his auto basic, and we're going to try to get this done here, because if we do it this way, doing 2 or 3 at a time and not spending any energy, or we 3.5 hours into this one right here, we'll be in there a lot longer than that. Yes, I could do better if I wasn't doing the AI, but I really am not too upset if we even just lose this one, if I'm being honest, because it was just a mistake. I thought we could do something that we couldn't do. I'm just trying some different things that I didn't do the other day to see if there's any other better options. Alright, defeating those Jedis. No more ways to get... So we're just going to go to campaigns, dark side. We want a level that the level 40 Emperor can kind of do on his own. I want to try the Ewok one where there's the Ewok elders and they can possibly keep bringing them back. We'll give him a tank. We'll try the Emperor and just a tank. Just see how this goes. And if it goes well, okay, we're going to go auto basic. Okay, that killed him. That's not what we wanted. That's fine. There we go. Oh, I was trying to get switched over. All right, our Kylo is taking a beating. His counterattacks are really messing up the 1-2 of it, so I don't want Kylo with me. I want someone else. Okay, we're going to get killed if we try to do the... we might get killed anyways. My bad, I got a little cute with the trying to let them revive thing. Yeah. Does that count? Alright, still counted as trying to inflict shock 16 times. We'll take that. Back it up one level lower. Yeah, we'll go with the healer. We'll go with the healer this time. See what happens. I just don't like the way the counterattack kept messing up my plans. Oops. I was trying to get over. They do too many. There's too many of them do too much damage if I let that guy just live. Oops, that was a mistake. All right, 91 times. Boom. All right, we need to do it 9 more times. And I'm a couple energy short. We'll go back to Cantinas. Um, we'll go back to and level. Go ahead and we'll go old Ben. Um, Killing them in one shot is probably not going to work. I might have messed up. Let's see if he lives through this. Okay, he lived through that. Definitely want to kill him now. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that finished him off. Over here, yeah. Okay, Ben's killing him one shot. That probably ain't gonna be good. Don't know if any of these count as inflicting shock when they killed him. Come on, baby. We're just trying to finish this up. Jeez. Okay. So I went too far down, obviously. That's a bummer. Got one in there. Oh, those did count. Holy cow, I wasn't sure. All right, there we go. Shock is inflicted a hondo times. We can go ahead and just sim that one more. Bam. Day one. We did some things, yo. As you can see, can't even scroll down. We need to hit level 40 for Galactic Wars. We'll be looking into joining a guild after you have to wait 24 hours. And then all these things will come along, and when we hit the next level, I'm sure another experience point one will pop up. But we've spent all our energy. Oh, let's make sure, get this before midnight, but I'll just do it now. So we've spent up all our energy, done all our quests, everything's complete that we could do basically. Let's go ahead and grab a Qui-Gon. We've done basically everything we can do. We've, like I said, pushed as far as level as we can, leveled up everything we can. Right now, we'd have to start spending crystals for more energy, and I just don't want to do that early on. Bringing him to level 40 to beat those other levels might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have just done the thing originally where you just beat him, but it's fine. We worked out okay. Didn't have to spend a bunch extra, but look at this. Zeta on the lead, Crackling Doom Zeta, and now we have a Dark Side Zeta character to help clear Dark Side levels. Boom. Boom. What's to promote? He's relic. Let's see here. We should be able to go to the shard shop. Convert. 750. Cool. See how we got 750 crystals? But shouldn't we have bonus from this dude? Nope. We still got to star him up on our own. Okay, my bad. My mistake. I thought he was 7 stars, but not his token. His token isn't. The other tokens are 7 stars. His token was not 7 stars. I didn't read that into it. They still make you do the star thing, which makes sense because you have to get him through the journey guide. Okay, cool. No problem. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, day one, fresh from the beginning, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, 6 relic characters at the end of the day one, 2 more Lightspeed tokens, 1 for any character, relic tier 6, 7 stars. The other one, another Gear 13, 7-star, level 85, can only be used on a Rebel. Drogon for Leia is going to be our target most likely, but we're going to wait. We don't need to do it right now. I want to make sure and get more information before I make that final decision. We really don't need to do much else, like with the Lightspeed token. Yep, we'll gear him as we go. We can slap the gear on Vader here, you know what I mean? So in about an hour and a half at 9, we'll get another energy, 45 energy, and I'm going to use that to probably do a little bit of farming, like Paz and a couple of other characters that we unlocked today. but not doing anything major. Should still be level 36 when we log on tomorrow. But there you go, folks. If you follow along the plan, the path, day one, you have yourself a relic squad, a dark side relic character. I mean, we're the greatest. We're just the greatest, and we're going to build the best free-to-play account ever. If you made it to this part of the video, and if you appreciate any of the work I've done, or if you like anything, or if you have any comments or suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Give the video a like. And if you really love what's going on and you really want to follow along step by step and build your account, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get all the videos as they come out. But until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great evening and keep doing those big dog things.